I love this spot in particular and how the light comes through it. Not to mention the waterfall up there. Yeah. And the way the sun comes through the trees. Woohoo! Literally no part of this is safe. Safe or not though, the view is... So today was a little bit of a failure. You see, I came out here to shoot a video about this area, but I grossly misestimated the time it would take us to get down together. Actually, I wanted to spend some time like hanging out in the water. I never wear shorts, but I think we crossed over there, yeah. Woo. It's beautiful. Alexander's already up there. It's quite literally a climb to get up here. The plan was for Alexander and I to come out here, and then when we were done the video, we're gonna relax in the beautiful clear water that's down here. But I love this bridge. Look at that view though.
It is gorgeous. This is one of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen.
Right? Now this is pure personal opinion, but I truly and honestly believe that this is by far one of the most beautiful spots on Earth, not just in Japan. One of the things that makes it so beautiful is how challenging it is to get here, eh? Mm-hmm. It is it's no easy feat. Now since we're here anyway, this particular spot is nested in a mountain valley up in Tochigi Prefecture, and I found it for the first time probably, I'd say 8 years ago. I'm really starting to wonder if this location though is meant to teach me some kind of deeper lesson in life. Because you see, no matter when I come here, how often, what time, or who with, there's always something that comes up as I get down there that pulls me back. And I thought for sure that today was going to be the day that Alexander and I would just be able to spend our evening and get nice sunset shots and everything. There's a message in there. There's a life lesson hidden within that. Kind of a roll with the punches kind of deal. Did you know that I've never had one peaceful visit down there?
No.
Not even a single one. You've been with me since 2 years after I was born. I'd say you know me just as good if not better than anybody.
Oh yeah.
I'm not good with last minute change.
No. Not ever.
No, not ever. But like that's the one thing, like I get my mind set on something and those last minute changes throw me off. I don't know, does last minute change bother you at all? It drives me crazy, and it's something that I'm trying to change. It's one of those things about myself that I don't like, because it's the last minute change that brings out the most frustration in me. No big revelation or super deep message in this one. I really think that this location is trying to teach me an important life lesson. That's all. decided to go back the next morning. We had one more day in the area, and I've never really been one just to give up. I had taken the night to reflect, and when I got there I realized that the area is beautiful. And even for all its beauty, it still wasn't without its minor failures. Amazingly enough, nothing major came up this time, and my little brother and I were actually able to spend a significant amount of time enjoying and exploring the area. This was treasure time to both of us, considering that we live countries apart and rarely to never have this opportunity. So I took some time last night to reflect on this place and what I'm meant to learn by the fact that every time I come out here, something goes wrong. And in my reflection, I realized that this spot is a metaphor for life itself for me, because as beautiful as it is, the beauty can be really bogged down by all the things that go wrong and everything that challenges me within it. Like, for example, this view back here is one of the most beautiful views I have ever seen, and honestly would make some of the best photos, but depending on the time of day and lighting conditions, this can be an incredibly difficult picture to get. Like, let me show you right now on camera what I mean by this. These rocks right here are going to be really bright. So if I bring that down so that the rocks aren't overexposed, everything else is going to be really dark. If I bring that back up so that you can see it, the rocks are going to be overexposed. Now, of course, I can fix all of that in post and still probably get a great picture out of it, but it's going to take more effort and it's going to take more skill to get over that adversity, and I think that that is why this place is like a metaphor for life. Dragonfly's back.
Welcome back, Steve.
I don't know how many of you watched the live stream, but I think Steve is back. Welcome back, Steve. Also, I realized I didn't really address why we had to leave yesterday. We're going out to fireworks last night, and the fireworks in this area were beautiful, but the crew that we were going with were like, yo, we're going early, so we had to suddenly pack up and leave. This is life right here. Because life, much like this area, is absolutely gorgeous, but will throw so many twists and turns at you, and it's easy to get distracted and get frustrated with that, and that has always been my natural tendency. It's one of the reasons why I started this channel. But between having to leave suddenly yesterday and having extra time to spend here today, it's given me a little bit of perspective. So yeah, I would definitely say that this is probably the wisest place in Japan. Slippery rocks. And yes, I considered not bringing the DSLR into the water, but come on, like, look at this. I wanted you guys to be able to enjoy this with me. So yeah, me not bringing the DSLR into the water kind of lost out to me bringing you guys with me. Just love this spot. I just absolutely love this. My little brother is having so much fun. What are you doing, man?
Just enjoying the water.
Also, there's one thing I figure I should address since I know it's going to come up. I know a lot of people are going to want to know exactly where this spot is. I thought about it, and I kind of want to keep this one to myself. There are some places that are special because they're yours. But that being said, if you do want to know a little bit more about the area, or even see a little bit of my adventure in this area with my little brother Alexander, who is climbing through the water right now, I did do a live stream, so I will leave it linked up there. Feel free to check it out.